Link can be a boy or a girl? A boy or a girl? That's pretty cool, actually. I'm Sean, and this is Nintendo in 90. Let's go! Our good friend Emily Rogers has broken a new rumor based on The Legend of Zelda for Wii U, saying that it'll also come to the NX, it'll have full voice support for everyone except the main characters, and you'll be able to choose if Link is a guy or a girl, which is some cool customization. I look forward to seeing what else is out there about the game. Miitomo has passed 1.4 million downloads in the US already in just 4 days, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing with it. I like the pictures though, the pictures are pretty cool. Super Mario Maker courses are still getting deleted, but Nintendo has officially released a statement on it, saying basically it's just based on low play rate and violations of terms and services. Do you believe that answer, or do you think there's something more involved? Minecraft developers are teasing that the game will be coming to retailers very soon, and that's pretty cool because I might actually buy it then. Nintendo has just done a new patent for a sort of projection sort of thing. I don't really know what the hell it's about. It looks kind of interesting though. It'll be interesting to see if that plays into the NX though. Capcom versus Nintendo is a wet dream for me, and it looks like Capcom's Mr. Ono wants that to happen. Now really, will Nintendo take advantage of this and create this sort of game? I really hope so. And finally, Nintendo spent $527 million last year in research and development. What that was based on, no one's really sure, but more than likely it was the NX, and that's a substantial amount of money, so it'll be interesting to see what that final product is. Now before we get into what does this all mean, let's toss it over to Jason in the Indie Corner.
How's it going, guys? This is Indie Corner, and let's get you updated on all your Nintendo Indie news. Lots of reviews last week. The first one, VHS is Not Dead, was reviewed by Jonathan, who gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Now this is a puzzle platformer, which is based in the movie-based world, of course, in which you use a remote control, much like how you would have controlled a VCR, but this time you control the game, so you can rewind, fast forward, etc. Now, Jonathan did say that the level design was amazing, but the visuals and the story were a little weak. Next, we had Eric review The Bridge, which is a logic puzzle game. He gave it an 8 out of 10, saying the puzzles are really good, really challenging, but it might be a little bit too much of a difficulty curve for some people. Finally, we had Infinity Runner reviewed by Sean Long. He gave the game a 6.5 out of 10, saying while the visual presentation is great, the game gets a bit repetitive and there's some cheap deaths. Shantae fans will be happy to hear that WayForward came out and said Shantae Half Genie Hero is going to be submitted this July, so the game, while delayed, is finally coming out this summer. Revan is a Metroidvania game which we haven't heard from in some time. Now the developer took to Kickstarter recently to say the game is not coming out this year. In fact, it's going to be coming out in 2017, making it a 3-year development cycle since the game was initially funded in 2014. Now the developer admits it was kind of his fault. They went off and did X-Bridge, which is a tie-in shoot-'em-up game, to Revan, and that actually delayed the development cycle of Revan, naturally. Now the developers did state they learned a lot working on X-Bridge, and we're going to be seeing everything that they learned there put into Revan. So hopefully the game does come out looking much better. That's everything in the Indie Corner. I'll see you guys next week, and until then, keep on playing indie.
Alright, so what does this all mean? Well, the Legend of Zelda thing is pretty cool in my opinion. I do hope that there is, full voice acting. I get kind of tired of reading text all the time. And the girl-boy Link thing, that's pretty cool honestly, because that shows a level of customization that we have not seen in Zelda games prior. I'm kind of hoping that they go sort of the Fallout route, and this is the first step in that direction. If you can customize your character, it'll be really interesting to see what the final product brings. The Super Mario Course Maker stuff, I kind of buy into it honestly. Nintendo's kind of proud of their projects and they don't want things that are violating terms and services, and people are uploading levels all the time, so yes, the more popular ones will get to stay around. It does suck that courses get deleted, but I kind of understand it. The $527 million, that's obviously NX development stuff, and it's pretty crazy to see. You've got all these new rumors popping up pretty much every day from places like Reddit and NeoGAF, and I don't really put much credence into them, because why is someone gonna waste time going to these Reddits and NeoGAFs and saying these exclusive rumors when in actuality it could be anyone doing it? All because it's a verified user, that doesn't mean anything. Verified user means you have an email address and you verified it. I could do that with 1 million accounts if I wanted to. So take all these NX rumors as a grain of salt. But it'll be very interesting to see what happens with all this. And finally, Nintendo versus Capcom, please, for the love of God, why is this not already a thing? It should have already been a thing. I'm pretty sure I wrote an article about it before. So Nintendo versus Capcom, let's make this happen. Either on the Wii U or the NX, I don't care, just make it happen. Thanks for tuning in and watching this week's show, and we'll catch you guys next week. Later.